Well, welcome to the Terror Dome.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. Before I get into Saturday storytelling, I got to give a big shout out. I'm so pumped. My Wisconsin Whitewater Warhawks three-peated last night. National champs again, 4 out of the last 5 years. Roll Hawks. Jamie Millheiser, Fairway Mortgage. Now, this is going to be a big shocker to you. Basically, to put me in a nutshell, I'm a 34-year-old washed-up old jock meathead. I know, it's a big surprise. But luckily for me, I happen to be pretty good at mortgages. And, lately I've got this video blog that a lot of people have been asking about. People are coming up to me, they're emailing, they're calling, they're saying, hey, Millie, what's the story with this blog? I'm loving it. You're giving us a lot of value, but what is this? Is it going to be daily? Is it going to be once a week, twice a week? How often is this thing coming out? And you know what? Before I even decided to start doing this, I said, I'm not hamstringing myself to that. What I'm going to do every time you get an update that this blog came out, I'm going to guarantee value to you. If it's not going to be a 10, you're not going to see it. So I'm not going to hamstring myself with a daily thing or twice weekly or 4 times weekly or once a month or whatever. Basically, when I have something to share with you that I think you're going to care about and want to know, that's when it's going to happen. This video is based on taking care of the consumer, our client, our realtor partners, and all of our other business colleagues that need to know the live, local, and late breaking of what's going on in the mortgage industry. And it's my job to make sure that every time I tell you, it's entertaining and insightful. So there's your answer to question number 1. Now let me give you the answer to question number 2. Question number 2 has been, hey Millie, where's this coming from all of a sudden? Why are you doing this? I love it, but all of a sudden now this video blog? Well, truth be told, you can lay that at the feet of our CEO, Steve Jacobson. Love the guy, awesome dude. I idolize the guy, he's great. But he has the Fairway Book of the Month Club. And, this might be a big shocker again. But I used to actually brag up until about a year ago that I graduated from an accredited business school with a bachelor's degree. And I was yet to ever open a book and read it from cover to cover. Never did it. Never did it in grade school, middle school, high school, or college. Really something to brag about, right? Well, in the last 9-10 months, I'm looking up to this guy, Steve Jacobson, and he's doing a lot of reading and stretching himself and getting better at things. So I'm like, hey, why don't I try this? Well, in the last 9 months, 10 months, I've got a Barnes & Noble account, and I'm a bookworm. And with being a bookworm, it's naturally kind of come to fruition to start writing and illustrating some of the things that we talk about with our clients and colleagues on a face-to-face, one-on-one basis and put it out on the internet so everybody can benefit. So there's your answer to question number 2. I'm a recovering meathead who's now become a bookworm, and I'm jamming up your 4G with my writing. So, hey, I'm digging all the feedback. I'm loving the response. People are coming in saying, hey, Millie, get better at this, or hey, Millie, I'm loving this. I'm loving all of that, okay? Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Fairway Fox Valley, WordPress, or YouTube. Subscribe to any of that stuff, and you'll get email updates every time I post. Since, the tempo, like I said, we're not going to be able to predict it at this point. But thanks again for your support. You guys are awesome. I hope I bring you a 10 every time. Jamie Millheiser, Fairway Mortgage. Have a great weekend. Hey, follow me on Twitter.